Today I want to tell you the story of Xiao Li, a food delivery rider. When I say the job of Xiao Li, you probably feel like it's a familiar job, right? Every day these riders weave through the streets in pink and green uniforms. They're like the capillaries of the city, keeping it alive and moving. But have you ever wondered what their lives are really like? Xiao Li is 27 years old from a small town. 3 years ago, he came to the big city to chase his dreams. At first, he worked at construction sites, did home renovations, and even drove a taxi. Later, he found food delivery was more flexible, so he became a rider. And you know what? He really hustles. He gets up at 7 a.m., grabs a quick bun, and starts taking orders. All day long, it's nonstop. Pick up, deliver, pick up, deliver. Even bathroom breaks have to be timed carefully. Sometimes he's so busy he barely drinks any water all day, because if he's late, they deduct his pay. Xiao Li once told me a story that stuck with me. One day it was pouring, absolutely pouring. The rain was so heavy he could barely see the road on his scooter. But he kept delivering. A customer called, impatient, "Where are you? I've been waiting forever." Xiao Li held an umbrella in one hand and sped through the downpour completely soaked. When he finally arrived, the customer opened the door, frowned, and said, "Why are you so wet? Don't drip water all over my floor." Xiao Li stood there, dripping, but smiled and said, "Sorry, it's heavy raining, sorry for the trouble." The customer took the food, shut the door, and that was that. When he told me this, he smiled and said, "In this job, who has the right to complain? This is just life." I asked him, "Why do you work so hard then? What's it all for?" Xiao Li thought for a moment, then said, "It's nothing special, really. I just want to make more money so my mom doesn't have to work so hard, and so my daughter can go to a good school." When he said that, something inside me just tightened. In this concrete jungle, how many delivery riders like Xiao Li hold up their small families, carry the happiness of others, yet remain unseen? Even their exhaustion goes unnoticed. I once saw a short video of a delivery rider sitting by the roadside eating instant noodles. His phone rang. It was his kid calling. He smiled as he picked up and said, "Daddy's delivering food right now. I'll be home soon. Be good and do your homework." On the other end, the child's soft little voice replied, "Daddy, come home soon. I miss you." In that moment, I felt a lump in my throat. That's the daily life of delivery riders, isn't it? By day, they're cogs in the city's machine. By night, they're the pillars holding up their families. They rush through wind and rain for a few more orders for their livelihood and for love. So I just want to say, next time a rider is a little late or your food container is a bit crooked, please don't get angry so fast. Don't be so quick to file a complaint. They're not machines. They bleed, they feel, and behind them are families, children, and the weight of responsibility. They're not just background figures in your life. They're the living, breathing proof of people struggling for survival. They speed through the city to make our lives more convenient, but they also quietly swallow their own hardships. You see, in this city, there are countless Xiao Lis. Every street they race down is a record of their struggle to survive. Every silhouette weaving through wind and rain deserves our respect, and more than that, they deserve our understanding. Remember this: every person hustling for a living is a hero of the city. Let's offer them a little more understanding and a little more kindness.